So where we go for the first race, which is Flag Flyers. And coming back to changeover, it's Shropshire from Bedfordshire, then followed by Leicestershire and Derbyshire, then Brecon on the far side. As they take those first changeovers round the poles. So as the changeover, it's Shropshire from Bedfordshire. Then Leicestershire, missed changeover for Derbyshire. No, they've missed a pole, not had a missed changeover. Missed a flag, sorry. Brecon are coming in on the far side, but we're looking for the white hat bands, and the first one out is going to be Bedfordshire, followed by Leicestershire. Shropshire chasing hard behind now. And up at the top, Brecon put the flag in, but here they come heading for the line. It's Bedfordshire safely over the line. Leicestershire over. So up to the top for the first beat of litter. And a miss for Derbyshire and Leicestershire, but Bedfordshire, Shropshire and Brecon have got it. Next riders go away. Another good pick-up for Shropshire, Bedfordshire and Leicestershire. So Bedfordshire now have the slight advantage from Shropshire in second place. So the white hat band of Shropshire is out there, and it's a dropped cane for Derbyshire, but heading for the line, it's Bedfordshire. In second place, it's Shropshire. So where's that third hat band coming from? It's coming from Brecon on the far side. Leicestershire now trying to catch up. Brecon come home in third. So now we have the hat band for Leicestershire. In the bin for Derbyshire, but they've got one more rider to go. And in it goes for Leicester. So as they turn at the top, it's Bedfordshire and Shropshire, then Leicestershire, Derbyshire and Brecon. Bedfordshire are first over the line. Have they got a quick turn? It's Shropshire and Bedfordshire who turn together, and Leicestershire close behind them. Then we have Derbyshire and Brecon having their own private battle. But heading for the line, as they come, it's going to be Bedfordshire.
One, Georgia!
So, heading in for the next changeover, it's Bedfordshire and Leicestershire. They're followed out now by Shropshire. Here comes Brecon Stars. Brecon goes away now, followed by Derbyshire. But no, Derbyshire missed the changeover, so the first white hat band out is Bedfordshire and Leicestershire. They're absolutely neck and neck, chased by Shropshire down the centre. Round the top pole together, it's all going to be on the home run. Who's got the faster pony? And it's going to be... So away they go, all together, all 5 teams in a line as they get up to the top. Collect the first letter. And who's going to be the first to show on the way back? And it's going to be Bedfordshire from Shropshire, Leicestershire and Derbyshire. Then Brecon bringing up the rear at the moment. So it's Shropshire and Bedfordshire and Leicestershire who are there first. Tight between those 3 teams. At the next changeover, it's Shropshire, Bedfordshire and Leicestershire, still neck and neck as they head up the arena. Derbyshire go away. Over on the far side, it's Brecon. But it's Leicestershire from Bedfordshire and Shropshire. It's all going to be on the final run. and Leicestershire away. Shropshire have dropped the sack. So it's now Leicestershire and Bedfordshire. They're both round the top pole together and heading for home. It looks like it's going to be Leicestershire for all. And a problem for Leicestershire, so it's Bedfordshire. And a nice easy pick up for Bedfordshire. Bedfordshire come over in first place. In second place it's going to be Derbyshire. Third it's going to be Brecon. Shropshire. And Leicester to complete. And away we go for 3-pot flag. Up, down on its knees goes the Brecon pony. And a miss there for Shropshire, so it's Bedfordshire and Leicester at the first changeover. Bedfordshire put their flag in. Bedfordshire and Leicestershire, remember they can do it either way. As long as they don't do a changeover with the flag. So the white hat band for Leicestershire is first out, chased out now by Bedfordshire. Final flag, and in it goes. So away we go now. 4-mug shuffle. Oh, there's a mug on the floor for Derbyshire. Everybody else I think is okay. Bedfordshire from Leicestershire. Then followed by Shropshire. Derbyshire and Brecon both had a problem. So heading for home, here comes Bedfordshire. Missed it for Bedfordshire, so away we go now with the toolbox. And they come with the first hammer. And it's going to be Bedfordshire in. Problems for Derbyshire. In it goes for Shropshire and Brecon. Bedfordshire have the advantage as they come with their second hammer safely into the box. Shropshire move up into second place. Brecon putting the brakes on. Oh, Leicestershire, that box is so near the edge now. Final rider goes away for Bedfordshire. Next white hat band out is going to be Shropshire.
Time, Rosie.
Oh, Leicester slides a little bit more.
Go around it.
Oh, Lauren's picked up, that's all right.
And Bedfordshire comes safely home. Yeah, there appears to be a hammer balanced on that box. Is it in? That's the question. Shropshire are over the line. Leicestershire come up, chased by all the other 4 teams as they change over the flag. It's Bedfordshire. And out it goes for Shropshire, so it's Derbyshire and Leicestershire following Bedfordshire. Then it's Brecon on the far side. Here come the hat bands, and Leicester have knocked the cone.
Quarter feet, yeah.
And in second place it's going to be... And away they go for Carton. And as they turn at the top, it's Shropshire, Leicestershire and Bedfordshire, followed by Brecon and Derbyshire as the second riders go away. And on the turn it's still Leicester, Bedfordshire and Shropshire who's got the fastest legs. It looks like Shropshire. Next riders go away. Shropshire again, gaining ground. Can they get around that bucket? Oh, they've missed the Carton, so they'll have to go back. So it's Leicestershire and Bedfordshire. As the white hat bands go away, Leicestershire go away, chased by Bedfordshire. Then it's going to be Derbyshire out there. Chased by Brecon. So heading for the line now, it's going to be Leicester. So away we go for the final race, very quickly off there for Leicestershire. Safely over the stones, and it's Leicestershire and Bedfordshire, then followed by Shropshire and Derbyshire. Brecon are playing skittles. So it's Shropshire, Bedfordshire and Leicestershire, then Derbyshire.
Wait.
Here comes the next one for Brecon. But the hat bands are on the way back now, and it's Bedfordshire, Shropshire and Leicestershire all neck and Leicestershire's ponies playing skittles. So it's Bedfordshire, Shropshire are also going back. They've had a stone.
Come on, Tommy!
So can Derbyshire steal the points? Can they do it?
Go!
Leicestershire are safely over. They're home in second place. Shropshire, Bedfordshire, Leicester and Brecon. They're all together as they collect the first letter. A very quick turn there for Bedfordshire and Shropshire. Derbyshire are hot on the heels, as are Leicestershire and Brecon. The next rider's away. So as they come back into the next changeover, it's Bedfordshire and Shropshire. Shropshire got the quicker legs for a good changeover. Shropshire, Bedfordshire and Leicestershire all together. Then away for Brecon. Derbyshire coming down. So the white hat band from Bedfordshire, Shropshire and Leicestershire go away. There's not much between any of those three teams. Collect the final letter and turn.
Oh, Frankie, get it in.
Oops, be careful, it's slippery out there and it's left. And away they go. Straight to the hula hoop. Quickly through by Leicester, Shropshire and Bedfordshire. Then Brecon and Derbyshire. Still not much between those three teams. But it's, oh, Leicestershire missed the vault the first time, but get it the second time. Oops! Bedfordshire are determined to have a pony on the floor. It isn't worth it. So as they come into the final changeover, it's Leicestershire and Bedfordshire. Oh, Leicestershire having a little sit down. And heading for the line, it's Bedfordshire. Followed in second place by... So away they go for the carton race. Round the bucket. Oh, and Bedfordshire have got the bucket over. So it's Shropshire, followed by Brecon and Leicestershire. Then Derbyshire, but Leicestershire have a line fault, so very sensibly go back and correct that. Bedfordshire still trying to get sorted out. Now struggling to get on the pony. So it's Shropshire who have the lead. Shropshire from Brecon, then followed by Leicestershire.
Steady, mate.
Problems for Derbyshire. Shropshire now extending their lead on the way back.
Steady, steady, steady.
Final rider goes away for Shropshire.
Take it easy.
Just one final one in the bucket and Shropshire come cruising home. So where's the next
Nice
hat
and
band
easy,
coming
Sam.
from? It's Leicestershire on the near side. Leicestershire. So away with two flag. Everybody's got the first one safely in as they make the first changeover. And it's a miss for Bedfordshire. Derbyshire have a lovely run down there, followed by Leicestershire and Brecon, then Shropshire on the far side. Problems for Derbyshire. So Leicestershire take the lead. Brecon have got a flag on the floor. Bedfordshire frantically trying to catch up, but here come the white hat bands. And it's going to be So away we go now for mug shuffle. 1 to 2. And somebody's down, it's Brecon, and Derbyshire seems to be putting the brakes on too. So here comes Bedfordshire. They're making sure this time. Bedfordshire low. Leicestershire have got a problem, so have Shropshire. So Bedfordshire's just schooling up and down. Brecon are underway well. So Bedfordshire come over the line. Next rider goes away for Shropshire. Brecon having a bit of a do-si-do.
As I said it would.
And it's Brecon there just ahead of Shropshire. So away we go for the final race of this session. So open riders, we need you up at the ring now for heat 1. And unfortunately the bin goes down for Derbyshire. Everybody else underway? Second box is on. Oh, problems for Bedfordshire, so it's Shropshire and Leicestershire, followed by Brecon. Problems for Derbyshire. Bedfordshire have recovered and they're on the way again.
Go round it, John. Go round it. Go on, let's a bit. Or go.
So, oh, a bit too quick there for Leicestershire, so it's Shropshire who now take up the lead.
You said, yeah.
Shropshire. Brecon in second place. Then Bedfordshire. Leicestershire are back underway, but here comes the fourth box for Shropshire. White hat band away for them. So Bedfordshire hat band goes away now. So Shropshire just have to daintily place it on the top to come home.
Yeah, it was. It just went.
Then over the line comes Bedfordshire. So we've got a hat band on the far side now for Brecon and also for Leicestershire. And Downey.
And that was a beautiful set of placements and collections. Can the second riders do as well? Just one overshoot. So at the moment it's Leicester in the lead from Bedford. And Shropshire coming in third. They're both in together. It's a race onto the line. Who's it going to be? It's going to be...
I know, I've got bad knees. He's not taking any notice of that.
We're on. Who's going to be first one back up in? And it looks like Bedford and Shropshire. Bedford and Shropshire leading the way. It's on the changeovers now. Bedford take it, Shropshire take it. So to Leicester. It's on the floor for Derbyshire. And Brecon have theirs.
Just each other though. And if only we stand real side.
So this there for Leicester. Well, Bedford dropped their vaults. So it's Shropshire now in the lead. The final ride away for Shropshire, with Bedfordshire just a length behind them. The socks are in the buckets between these two. Shropshire first off. Shropshire first off. But Bedford making motoring. So it's a race to the line and it's going to be Shropshire take that one from Bedford. Alright. Muddy, I should think. Brecon overshoot. Leicester are now back into the saddle. The final rider goes out to Derbyshire. So, Leicester. Whoops. So we've got all the mugs on the poles, we're turning at the top. And there's a drop from Shropshire. So it's Bedford on the lead now from Leicester and Brecon and Derbyshire. few more problems as we get Bedford are going away now, so it's Bedford from Brecon, checking up the changeover. Final rider away now for Bedford. Final rider away for Leicester. For Derbyshire, there's another drop change to Shropshire, but meanwhile Bedford should come through to take this one. Over on the far side, Leicester coming down now, they're going to complete. The wind blows, but the bottles are staying up so far. And we've got...
I don't know.
It's Leicester and Derbyshire at the moment.
John, get back! I want John Clark.
Derbyshire Ben gave way to Ford Gravity. Thought about it. So we've got Leicester. Right, just going to let Bedford out. Bedford go out in front of Leicester.
James, stop trying.
And Brecon go out.
Yeah, we're not worried about that.
So, it's another win for Bedford. Brecon take their time to select that. They're going to take the second. Then we have Leicester.
What are we doing? Oh, listen. Oh, yeah. Not getting down. No, it's for Ben, didn't she? Good girl.
Right, so we've got...
Yeah, we're not going to crack them.
A bit of twirling, some lovely collections.
I think what I've read into it is they're making staking up the race dates and they seem to not doing it the next time. No,
oh, it's come out for Shropshire.
Oh, did they? Yeah. Oh, I missed it. Yeah, because John's generally in the corner, isn't he?
So going out together, it's Leicester and Bedford.
Just get it right, James. Go on, James.
And they're together. One of them's got the joker on this. Leicester.
He does. We just every time, so we're going to have to do it.
Right, Alan Sermon hasn't won the cake either. 461 to 465 in the whites. And we're flag flying, and they've got three in a line. It's Leicester, it's Shropshire, and it's Bedford. And they take them out, and they're still in a line. They're going for three grey ponies. We've done three chestnuts and roans. We're colour coordinating this. Oh no, Leicester have mucked it up. And the colours aren't going too well now. It's chestnut and roan.
Time, Rosie. Time.
Bedford coming down on their own, and it's a win for Bedford.
Yummy girl.
And right, going out, it's Shropshire, it's Leicester, it's Bedford, it's Derbyshire, and it's Brecon, but there's not a lot to choose between them. Like 2 poles distance from front to back. Leicester going well, they're just about overtaking Shropshire, but it's still those three teams. But Leicester have dropped the chain, so it's Shropshire and Bedford. Bedford with a slightly better change. So Bedford possibly with a nose in front of Shropshire, but it is literally only a nose. And coming down, it's on this change. So the final riders, who's coming down? Shropshire come through in front, but they're still neck and neck. Shropshire possibly with a nose in front of Bedfordshire, but coming down, they're turning on the top pole. And it's Shropshire pulling away now from Bedford. And it's going to be Shropshire take that one from Bedford. Here come Derbyshire. And I think it's going to be Leicester coming through slightly in front of Brecon.